Howdy, my name is Tessa Williams, and today I want to talk with you about something that you may already be familiar with: urinary tract infections. UTIs affect hundreds of millions of people each year, and more than half of all women will experience at least one UTI in their lifetime. What do you think of when you hear E. coli? You probably think of this bacteria as a common stomach bug that causes food poisoning. But what if I told you that E. coli can do far more than that? E. coli is the cause of 80% of all UTIs. This occurs when the E. coli from our gut finds its way into the urinary tract. From there, this bacteria can replicate and cause symptoms such as frequent and painful urination. Some people may think that although UTIs can be uncomfortable and annoying, they're relatively easy to treat, right? You can simply go to a clinic, pee in a cup, and receive an antibiotic prescription. Well, technically, yes, but there is already a well-documented rise in antibiotic resistance rates among these UTI-causing bacteria. This means that these organisms are evolving ways to outsmart and outmaneuver these medications. So what do we do when our current therapies are no longer effective? We identify novel targets, and we do it by using clues from our own body's immune response. If we zoom into the host-pathogen interface during a UTI, we can see that our own body's immune cells are utilizing trace amounts of copper to attack the invading bacteria. This phenomenon is known as nutritional immunity. As the name implies, we obtain essential nutrients like copper from our diet. But during infection, E. coli and other bacteria must hijack these nutrients from our bodies. Over time, we have co-evolved ways to withhold and obtain these nutrients from one another, like a tug of war. But just like in tug of war, what happens when one team lets go of the rope? The opposing team falls. When our bodies release excess amounts of copper during infection, it intoxicates and kills the bacteria. My project continues to investigate this mechanism. If we can identify precisely what makes E. coli susceptible to this copper killing, then we can leverage it as a strategy against UTIs. I see a future where we can harness our own body's nutritional immune response against these harmful bacteria. Thank you so much for listening, and please feel free to find me after if you have any questions.